quayside emporium.
Hoping to offload all their remaining stock to trade.
Dylan, make sure you go in the lead this one, yeah?
Yeah.
It's Dylan's last chance to sell big.
We brought some samples of the large ones, the medium ones, and these little guys.
My dog would love one. I will buy one from you. Pelote, behave.
Go.
As the rain pours down, customers dry out.
Oh! It's like pretty bangers. Look at that, look at that. But let's just head back. It's crazy weather.
Yeah.
6 p.m.
Hey guys,
Trading time over.
is that happiness in your voice?
We had 2 appointments that come in.
Is that a petrol fired jet ski, sorry?
Potentially.
Alright guys.
We've done 2 or 3. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much, and let's get Nebula the win.
Tonight, takings will be total. Tomorrow, sink or swim in the boardroom.
You can go to the boardroom now.
Well, this task, as you all know, was about the boating world. You had accessories like fish cushions, and then you had paddle boards and all that type of stuff to sell for £300, right? And you had jet skis and boats that could be, I don't know what they were, 20,000, whatever they were. And we had bad weather, yeah? And the boat show has to go on, and that meant business had to go on. But having said all that, I've heard from both Claude and Karen that it's more like coat and scarf than Côte d'Azur, from what I can understand down there, yeah? So, we'll start with Titans. Now, Karthik, I made you project manager. How did you set your team out then?
I came out and I said, okay, does anybody have any experience selling high-end items? Samuel raised his hand up and I said, okay, so Samuel...
So he was in charge of selling high-end items?
No, he wasn't. I put him selling to the public because he sold scarves very well to the public at Liberties and he sold sweets very well to the public on the street at Brighton.
You think you should have been in the high-selling products?
Based on everyone's experiences, yes, which I vocalised with him, so...
Who did you put to sell the high-end items then?
Okay, so I put Grania and Courtney selling high-end items. We wanted the jet ski. I heard that the other team also wanted to go for the jet ski, but then our sub-team won that product for us to sell.
Good. So you got what you wanted, yeah? What about all the other stuff you had to sell?
Right, so there we encountered some hurdles. The first product representative came along with the stand-up paddleboard, which we really loved, but all of us failed to ask one very critical question.
All of us failed to ask?
Well, okay, I failed to ask for a trade discount. So we ended up getting the water sports waterboard, and we had fish cushions and towel changing robes.
So day two...
Yeah, we had meetings booked in with clients that we'd called the previous day.
I heard from Claude that a lot of the time you were standing with your back to the passing crowds.
I believe we may have missed a trick in the morning when we was researching. However, in the afternoon, I was definitely speaking to many people.
But that's the whole point of an exhibition. You're supposed to be engaging with the passing people. But anyway, I know there were some warm leads that the supplier was putting on to you.
One person owned a local jet ski company. He was looking to invest into another 4.
4?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Dylan,
Yes, Lord Sugar.
what did you do?
I took your comment as a challenge and I wanted to go.
It was meant, is that?
Yeah. Unfortunately, the weather was absolute washout,
Yeah,
but it
we've
didn't
done
stop
that.
me.
We've done the
from-
weather.
Yeah. Didn't stop me engaging every single person that passed. I mean, one lady shook hands with me and then said she had to go and get her cash and disappeared into the horizon. I managed to sell some of the fish pillows. The robes were very difficult to sell because people didn't think they were value for money. A lot
The
of
$29.99 robes
That's right.
that you decided to charge £35 for.
Yes, so we had a pricing strategy.
I
That was
noticed of the vendor, and you stuck your price up, did you?
the idea was we'd sell one for $34.99 and two for $59.99. And
You
then
didn't take much notice of that, Samuel.
No, I sold it for the RIP price, so...
So you
even
took
though
no notice of his 35 quid then?
people are aware that you can get them for $29.99 and I'm selling them for $34.99. That doesn't make sense, so I sold it for the RIP price.
And Alana, what did you do?
I stood by the walkboards all day. They were a bad product. We didn't choose the right product there. We didn't sell any of them.
It wasn't a bad product. It wasn't. There was interest.
We had a lot of people that were really close to buying.
So it wasn't a bad product.
What were you doing, Karthik? Did you sell anything?
No, the others were. They were selling very well. They were selling the fish, so the fish ran out, so, the PM has to run and get the fish and stock it up. I had all this admin work, this PM admin work, then towards the end of the day...
You have to catch the fish, though, did you?
No, but it was, and then as far as sales is concerned, I was really selling at the end of the day.
Good project manager?
I'm not sure about whether...
I don't think Karthik's a leader, personally.
Now, Francis.
Yes, Lord.
You've lost every task to date. I think the Flying Dutchman is less cursed than you. So
on the first day, myself and Sofian went to visit the high-ticket items.
you wanted the jet skis also as your number one choice.
Yeah, we did. The jet ski representative, he felt that we didn't take enough interest in the specification.
These people love their products. What was you interested in? Just
we asked a couple of technical questions,
a
but
few
the
times
gentleman
I
felt
did
that we didn't
try
ask
and
enough.
But Sofian, you was going on about how 8 years ago he rode jet skis. It's fair to say you were quite excited at that time.
Quite excited, I would say very excited.
Yeah, I was trying to be polite.
Yeah. But Sofian, he felt he was in Saint-Tropez, riding around on the old speedboat, didn't you?
I mean, I kind of fell in love with it. If I was to go back, I would actually pick the boat instead of the jet skis.
Now then, the other products, Paul.
Our first choice was the paddleboard, and there was some colourful children's bags.
Backpacks,
yeah. And there was the snorkel mask.
Who sold some?
Jessica's energy was brilliant all day long, and she was constantly getting people into the stall.
Jessica, known for a little bit of embellishment, trying to procure cigars by telling them they're for her dad, went into a similar mode. According to her, her family had more gear than the Olympic boat team.
To be honest.
You might not win this task, but your favourite for the Booker Prize, I think.
While she did embellish on that one sale, between myself, Trishna and Jessica, it was a really good, high-energy day, and we were constantly busy.
Francis, good project manager?
Yeah, she was. She was clear at the start, which I think carried through. We had a great 2 days.
Good. And you're happy with the cooperation? Well, let's find out what happened with all these orders that you may or may not got from the dealers. So, Karen, let's talk about Paul's sub-team first.
Yeah, they sold £2,580 and 68 pence worth of paddleboards, masks and backpacks.
Right. And Claude, similarly, Karthik's team.
Titan's total for that category was £188.90.
Okay. And Karen, did they close any deals on the boat?
Well, I'm pleased to say that 2 of the sales passed the credit control, making your total for the day £40,480 and 68 pence.
And Claude, what about the jet ski vendors?
Well, jet skis didn't come through at all. No sales.
So all they took is £188 on the day?
That's correct.
Do you want a tissue, Francis? Are you crying?
6 weeks losing.
Well done.
You gave them a proper kick right up the jet ski, didn't you, there? My God.
Thank you.
That's a massive, massive win. So I arranged a treat for you. It won't be standing in the rain with umbrellas, that's for sure. It is the Leander Club, the most successful rowing club in the world, and the double Olympic gold medalist, James Cracknell, is going to join you. So well done. I'll see you on the next task. Very well done. £40,000, £188. Go away, because I'll tell you, at least one of you is going to be fired today. All right? Off you go.
Your coach will give you some top tips. Olympic champion James Cracknell.
Enjoy it, good luck, and the key thing is you listen to the cops.
I'd like to think the curse of Nebula has now been broken, thanks to my project management skills. Sofian's attitude is an absolute nightmare. I feel like I'm spending my time babysitting.
I'll put my feelings crossed. I don't hide anything, and that's me. If I want something, I'll fight for it. And I always get what I want.
Anytime you want, Francis, you can get your way anytime you want. That's it, you're done.
Well done, Francis.
Love the taste of winning, eh?
Bloody hell, my arse was absolutely killing after rowing.
Huge, massive loss, the biggest loss I've had in my life.
There's no one here that excelled themselves.
I can say that me and Courtney worked so good as a team.
It takes a certain skill set and a